What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And I kind of feel like a broken record at this point, but something else has happened with Fallout 76, and it's bad, and we should talk about it. Fallout 76 from the very beginning has been a bit of a train wreck, whether it was the beta uninstalling itself, or the day one patch being as large as the initial download for the game for people that preloaded. The fact that the game was released in a horribly buggy, unfinished state, or the fact that people who tried to get a refund from this broken, buggy game were told they were not allowed to refund it because they'd actually run the game. Then there's the collector's edition controversy where they promised a nice canvas bag, but instead you got a crappy nylon one. Then when players who purchased the collector's edition complained, they offered a measly 500 atoms of in-game currency, which is the equivalent of about $5 worth of in-game currency, which was not enough to buy you a virtual canvas bag and an outfit in the actual game. And don't forget, after that embarrassment, they collected the names of people who'd bought the collector's edition, promising to deliver an actual canvas bag after 3 or 4 months worth of production time, and then instead they leaked that private information of the people who were hoping to get that compensation. Perfect. Following that up was the controversy about the Atom Store, where they were selling Christmas emotes and Christmas outfits at a, quote, discounted price of 33% off or 50% off, even though this was the first time those items had appeared on the store, so there was impossible to give you a discount, and they were only available for a limited time, always for sale at that discount. Keep in mind, by the way, that is 2,000 atoms. That's $20 worth of in-game currency to get 2 outfits. Seriously. Then, on New Year's Eve, the nukes inside the game stopped working, and they did fix this relatively quickly, but for some reason, one of the biggest features for the game was completely unavailable. Is that everything? Is that everything up till now? I feel like I missed stuff. That still took like 2 minutes, and I'm still missing stuff. This game has been a complete train wreck. But all of this proves that Bethesda was woefully unprepared to be able to handle an online economy, an online game, a games as a service. But nothing more than the next couple of things I'm about to say, because everything I've said up to this point is nothing compared to this. There are people making a living. There are people getting rich off of the Fallout 76 economy, either selling in-game items, which are often gotten by cheating, whether stacking bobbleheads or by item duplications, or a new bug involving getting into the developer room. There are people paying their rent off of the backs of the mistakes Bethesda is making. I mean, look at this. All you got to do is go to eBay and scroll down. Look at this. Any 5 weapons for $12, shotguns for $9.99, explosive weapons, power armor, anything that you want to purchase in-game, not just skins, but just items that you can actually use, you can purchase right here, level 45 weapon, here on eBay. This dude sold 25 of them so far at $10 a pop. And how Bethesda didn't see this coming and deal with it by making things bind on account or bind on a character, I honestly don't know. Because anybody who's ever played an MMORPG, anybody who's ever played an online game knew that this was going to be a problem. And I guess it's not a problem for the folks at Bethesda because they don't seem to be doing anything about it. You can just buy guns off of eBay or sell guns on eBay or bottle caps or whatever you want to sell, and they don't seem to give a crap. So when a game that Bethesda originally charged $60 for, then immediately within a week discounted down to $40, has sold the game for as cheap as $20, there are people who are paying $10 or $20 just to get access to a gun. Now, obviously, this incentivizes people to start farming weapons, but it also incentivizes cheating. It also incentivizes you using duplication bugs or getting into areas that you should not be able to get into. And obviously, the people who are selling this stuff on eBay want to get as many copies of a gun that sells for $10 as humanly possible. So they are heavily incentivized to cheat. And boy, you want to talk about cheats, they found the best one. If you've ever played a Bethesda game, specifically a Skyrim or Fallout 4, you will know that somewhere on the map there is something called the developer's room that has every single item that exists in that game for testing purposes, so the developers can go there, grab one of the items, and test it. They put that in Fallout 76. They put that in Fallout 76. They put it on the live servers, and players have accessed it. Not only does this developer's room give you access to pretty much every single item that's currently released in the game, it also had items that are not yet released. Things that would be added to the game as later, including stuff that would be obviously sold on the Atom Store later as well. So right now, it is currently possible for you to purchase from a scalper, from another player, either through trades, through bottle caps, or even on eBay, items that are currently not officially in the game yet. Fallout 76 is now completely ruined. Its economy, it needs a server wipe. It's as simple as that. The game now needs a server wipe. Now, fortunately, Bethesda did notice this was happening. They were able to ban any accounts that were flagged as having visited that developer room. The problem is a lot of those items were already traded off. They've gotten out into the wild. They already exist, and I don't know that there's much, if anything, Bethesda can do about that now. But the way Bethesda handled this banning is probably the most telling and the most embarrassing thing to happen when it comes to this game so far. You want to talk about woefully unprepared? Wait till you see this. Eurogamer got a hold of this letter that was sent to one of the people who's had their account banned for entering the developer room. And this is, you just can't make stuff like this up. It says, to properly address and correct this issue, your assistance is vital. If any of the characters on this account have possibly visited one of these locations, please describe the way it was accessed in a reply to this email. That detail should provide the information necessary for us to correct any corruption issues on this site and safely release this account and return these characters back into the wild. Bethesda is asking the person who got banned and is willing to give them back their account if they will teach them how the exploit is done. Bethesda doesn't know how they got in the developer's room. They have the capacity to log that you were in there, but not how you got there. They're not logging. They don't know. Oh my God. How unprepared could you be? Oh my God. Look, I've been playing online games since Ultima Online, and never have I seen a situation so embarrassing, so bad, that they were willing to bribe hackers to teach them how they were hacking in an attempt to keep it from happening. Wow, just, okay, all right. So Fallout 76, from the very beginning, seems to have been a mistake. And when I was at E3 this year and we all heard the announcement, all of us said exactly that. Everybody in the room was like, boo, this is not going to work out. But no one could have predicted that it would have worked out this poorly, this badly, probably taking Bethesda down with it. And that's it for this story as it is right now. I can't wait to see what terribly embarrassing thing happens to Fallout 76 tomorrow so I can make yet another video about it. Guys, let me know in the comments section below. The economy is ruined. The video game itself is ruined. Bethesda going down with it. Everything we ever loved is burning in flames. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by dropping a like on this video. While you're down there, hit subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you have notifications turned on so you'll know whenever I post a brand new video. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the current state of Fallout 76, Bethesda, and everything else in general. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again.